Is Robert Hight, JFR, president again? In the fast-paced world of NHRA drag racing, few names carry as much weight as Robert Hight in John Force Racing, JFR. Hight, a three-time NHRA funny car champion and longtime JFR stalwart, has been a cornerstone of the organization for over 3 decades. However, recent developments have sparked questions among fans and insiders alike. Is Robert Hight JFR president again? The answer, based on the latest available information, is no. Hight is not currently the president of JFR, having stepped down from the role in March 2025. Let's dive into the details of Hight's journey with JFR, his tenure as president, and what led to his departure. A storied career with John Force Racing. Robert Hight's relationship with JFR began in 1995 when he joined as a crew member on John Force's championship-winning funny car team. Over the years, Hight climbed the ranks, showcasing his versatility and dedication. He served as facilities manager, became JFR's first designated test driver in 2004, and made his competitive driving debut in 2005, winning in just his 4th career start. His driving prowess, paired with crew chief Jimmy Prock, led to 65 NHRA event victories and Funny Car World Championships in 2009, 2017, and 2019. In 2011, John Force, the legendary 16-time NHRA champion and JFR founder, promoted Hight to president of the organization. This role placed Hight at the helm of JFR's business operations, overseeing sponsorship negotiations, team management, and strategic direction while continuing to compete as a top-tier driver. Hight's leadership helped JFR maintain its dominance in NHRA, securing major partnerships with brands like Peak, Cornwell Tools, and Chevrolet. His dual role as president and driver made him a unique figure in the sport, blending on-track excellence with off-track business acumen. Stepping down in 2025. In March 2025, Hight announced he was stepping down as JFR president, a decision that sent shockwave through the drag racing community. The announcement came after a challenging 2024 season, during which Hight was sidelined from driving due to undisclosed health issues. In a statement, Hight reflected on his 30-year tenure with JFR, saying, "I had 30 great years at JFR, but being out of the car last year made me realize there are other things I want to do, especially with my wife Leslie and my family. John opened so many doors for me, and I'm just glad I was there to help him and the company through everything that happened last year." Hight's departure was not just a professional shift, but a personal one. After being away from racing in 2024, he prioritized family and new ventures outside of JFR. John Force, acknowledging Hight's contributions, expressed support for his decision, stating, "Family is everything. So as much as I'll miss Robert, I understand that he has some other things he wants to do." He was a big part of the success of John Force Racing for more than 25 years. With Hight's exit, JFR named Bob McAleer, the Brownsburg-based director of business operations, as Force's go-to guy to handle increased responsibilities. While JFR has not yet appointed a new president, Force emphasized the strength of the team's current leadership, including crew chiefs Jimmy Prock, Thomas Prock, and others, to keep the organization competitive. Rumors of a return? Given Hight's deep ties to JFR and his history with the team, some fans have speculated about a potential return to the president's role. However, there is no evidence to suggest Hight has resumed or is planning to resume his position as JFR president. His March 2025 statement and subsequent reports indicate a clear intent to focus on personal priorities, including spending time with his family and possibly exploring new interests, such as his reported involvement in a gun machine shop specializing in skeet and trap shooting. Additionally, Hight's health concerns, which kept him out of the driver's seat in 2024, may continue to influence his decisions. While he expressed hope in early 2024 of returning to racing once his health improved, his March 2025 announcement leaned more toward retirement from both driving and leadership roles at JFR. Without new developments or statement from Hight or JFR, any talk of him reclaiming the presidency remains speculative. The legacy of Robert Hight. Regardless of his current status, Robert Hight's impact on JFR and NHRA drag racing is undeniable. As president, he helped steer JFR through turbulent times, including the aftermath of John Force's near-fatal crash in June 2024, which left Force recovering from a traumatic brain injury. Hight's leadership ensured JFR stability, with new sponsorship deals and a strong driver lineup featuring Brittany Force, Austin Prock, and Jack Beckman. As a driver, Hight's 65 victories rank him third in funny car history, and his 3 championships cement his status as one of the sport's greats. Off the track, his business savvy and loyalty to Force made him a trusted ally in building JFR's legacy. Even as he steps away, Hight's contributions continue to resonate, with fans and peers alike celebrating his Hall of Fame-worthy career. What's next for JFR and Hight? For now, JFR appears focused on moving forward without Hight in the president's chair. The organization's recent partnerships and talented roster suggest it remains a powerhouse in NHRA. Bob McAllister's expanded role and the team's brain trust of crew chiefs provide a solid foundation as JFR prepares for the 2025 season and beyond. As for Hight, his future remains open. Whether he pursues his passion for shooting sports, spends time with family, or eventually returns to drag racing in some capacity, his legacy as a champion and leader is secure. Fans hoping for a comeback, either behind the wheel or in the JFR boardroom, will need to wait for new developments. But Hight's own words suggest he's content with his decision to explore new horizons. Conclusion. To answer the question, is Robert Hight JFR president again? The answer is no. Hight stepped down as president of John Force Racing in March 2025 to focus on family and personal interests after 30 years with the team. While his departure marks the end of an era, Hight's contributions to JFR and NHRA drag racing will not be forgotten. As JFR charts its next chapter and Hight embarks on his own, the drag racing world watches with gratitude for his remarkable career and curiosity about what lies ahead.